Y plus security being provided to 15 Shiv Sena MLAs owing to a security perception and the disqualification notices that have been issued against them. One of them is Sada Sarvakar. And outside his residence is India Today's Paras Dama, who's bringing us this live report on the CRPF that's been deployed outside his residence owing to a threat that was enunciated by him to him and his family. Remember, Sada Sarvakar is one of the MLAs who's sitting currently in Guwahati, part of the inner faction of the Shiv Sena. Paras, what's going on there? Security already visible.
Yes, Shiv, security has been increased over here. These are all CRPF Jawans who are all here, who are deployed over here for the security of Sada Sarvankar's family. Sada Sarvankar was continuously saying that there is a threat given to him and to his family, and that's why now Center has provided them with CRPF security. You can see that CRPF Jawans are over here from last 15 to 20 minutes, and this is very important because we had seen the direct attacks of Shiv Sena to Eknath Shinde group, the rebel group which is in Guwahati, and rebel group are saying continuously that they have been threatened by some of the people, and they have not been provided by any security, or their family has been not provided with any security. On the other hand, Home Minister of Maharashtra, Dilip Walse Patil, said he will provide security to all the MLAs who are in Guwahati and their families. He will provide, but we can't see any security provided by the Home Minister. So now Center has provided the security to all this 15 or 16 the disqualification MLAs that had been filed by Shiv Sena. So here are the visuals. This is Sada Sarvankar house, and these are the CRPF who has been deployed for the security of Sada Sarvankar family, Shiv. And this is the very important step taken by Center right now. So question arises, what the MLAs doesn't trust Mumbai police or Maharashtra police? So that's why now help has come from the center. This is the major question which is rising now, Shiv.
Have his family said anything? Have Sada Sarvakar's family said anything? There's a threat to his family apparently. Anything coming from inside his home yet, Paras?
Possibly there are a very, very low chance of family speaking because they are been threatened, and Sada Sarvankar has told this. So it's very difficult that family will speak anything. But this visuals tells the story that they were threatened, and that's why Center has provided with CRPF security to them. And Mumbai police are also there. 2-3 constable I can see over here. Mumbai police is also there. But the major thing is that for now has after the threat calls or the threat messages which was given to Sada Sarvankar and another MLAs, the rebel MLAs, the security has been increased, and we are at the Sada Sarvankar residence in Mumbai's Dadar, and you can see the CRPF Jawans are standing tall and securing the premises.
Paras, stay with me. Okay, so CRPF security cover has been provided to one MLA, Sada Sarvakar. We've got those first images of the security that's already been deployed outside his house. This has increased the expectation of the so-called ghar wapsi of all of these MLAs. Security has been provided to them. Disqualification notices are flying, at each other between Mumbai and Guwahati right now. But when is that big flight home? When is Shinde going to bring all his rebel MLAs to Mumbai? Continues to be really the big question at this point of time. Day 6, and I want to, I want to update all of our viewers on everything that is happening right now in Maharashtra, because this issue has spread. It's not confined to Mumbai anymore. Of course, the other half of what's going on is in Guwahati, but even within Maharashtra on day 6, things have escalated and expanded. The Maharashtra political drama is on day 6. Both the Uddhav Sena and the Shinde Sena continue to remain totally defiant. The Shinde camp has extended its stay in Guwahati for at least 2 more days. It means more trouble for the Mahavikas Aghadi because those numbers are simply not falling. Sources say the Shinde camp has called the legislative party leader change by Uddhav Thackeray as illegal. As for that, he needs the support of at least 37 MLAs, which is a number that Uddhav simply does not have at this point of time. That's a fact. On the very same ground, the Shiv Sena, like we've been reporting, may be demanding the disqualification of MLAs who are currently with Uddhav Thackeray. Now, amidst this entire political crisis, Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut has launched a bitter attack, perhaps his most scathing attack so far, at Eknath Shinde, daring him to come to Mumbai and face the Shiv Senics. While attacking Eknath and the rebel MLAs, Raut said, make a party after your father's name. Why are you using Bala Saheb's name? This comes after the rebel Shinde Sena has reached out to Shiv Sena workers saying, we are doing this for the Sena, not for ourselves. Now, in an outreach, Eknath Shinde says that he's fighting for Bala Saheb's Hindutva and that he wants to free the Sena of the Maha Vikas Aghadi. Now remember, everything that you're seeing play out today is happening in the wake of a huge overnight India Today political scoop, because this has changed the narrative, changed the game, answered many questions, but also raised many new questions about what this end game in Uddhav Thackeray's career trajectory is going to look like. India Today had this huge scoop, and that's the reason why everyone else is sort of scrambling for details right now while we report it straight, is a big stealthy meeting that took place late last night between Eknath Shinde, who reportedly flew all the way from Guwahati in east to Vadodara in the west in Gujarat to meet with Devendra Fadnavis, the one guy who's been totally silent right through this entire thing. But remember, he is the person who stands to gain the most if it is end game Uddhav, because it is likely that if there is a BJP-led government, it will be Fadnavis who will be the chief minister and perhaps Eknath Shinde as deputy chief minister. Take a look. 2:30 a.m. fly-by-night operation behind closed doors. Nobody even knew about it. Of course, nothing happens without India Today knowing about it. Take a look.
Maharashtra's political drama is playing out from the west to the east of India. From Gujarat to Delhi to Assam, the Shiv Sena implosion has had multiple pit stops and several key players. Now, India Today's open source intelligence unit has uncovered a secret meeting between rebel leader Eknath Shinde and Maharashtra Bharatiya Janata Party chief Devendra Fadnavis in Vadodara. On 24th June evening, Shinde flew to Delhi in a Cessna private jet, left Guwahati at around 10:30 p.m, reached Delhi at around 12:45 a.m. He then left for Vadodara at 1 a.m. in a different jet, which was the Dassault Falcon 2000, that was waiting for him at the airport. That aircraft reached Vadodara at 2:30 a.m. Devendra Fadnavis left from Mumbai post 9 p.m. on 24th June in a private aircraft. Fadnavis first went to Indore and then from there he went on and landed in Vadodara. Devendra Fadnavis returned to Mumbai from Vadodara around 5:45 a.m. This entire sequence of events transpired in the dead of the night, without cameras and raising suspense. What was discussed cannot be good news for Uddhav Thackeray, who has been making frantic appeals to rebel MLAs over the phone. Sources suggested that Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray's wife is also trying to douse the fire by attempting to convince the family members and partners of the rebel MLAs. The Shiv Sena is nearing a split. Eknath Shinde holding secret meetings with old friends. Where does that leave the Thackeray family here on? With Paulami Saha and Ankit Kumar, Bureau Report, India Today.